19.
Hi, thank you for coming back to my channel. My grandson Ethan and I, he's 9 years old, we are going to discuss briefly when he got a glimpse of hell and heaven. And this happened when he was 7 years old. He is now 9 years old. I picked him up at school because he was not feeling good. So I picked him up and I quickly put him to bed. And of course, I was giving him Tylenol because he had fever. He had a lot of fever. And after the Tylenol, he went right to sleep. And I was there with him the whole time. The whole time I was there with him. And in his sleep, as he was sleeping, I could see that he was being fidgety, like he had been, maybe like he was seeing something and he couldn't get out of it. Well, after 20-30 minutes, I see that he's struggling, like having a nightmare or something in his dream. And he woke up. He actually woke up and sat up. But he's like, Grandma, I've got to tell you what I just saw. He just seemed like he had seen something that scared him, something that he didn't understand. So he woke up and he says, don't go, don't leave me. With his right arm, he reached out and he says, Grandma, don't leave. I've got to tell you what I saw. So my grandson, Ethan, 9 years old now, is going to give you a glimpse of what he saw while he was really sick with a very high fever and he came out of it. Okay, so he's gonna tell you about a glimpse of hell.
Yep. Well, it was not something out of the. Well, I mean, it was. I don't know how to explain it, but I remember that whenever I was in hell, there were 2 rows of cells, like long rows, and well, I was like kind of being guided. Like I was looking around, and all I saw was like creatures and like I guess scary creatures you could say, and they were just trying to scare me. But I mean, I was just calm. Like I was just like getting guided, and so as I got further down from the cells, I saw the lake of fire. There were a bunch of people in it, and like, but a little, tiny bit before that, but there's like really like a lot of rows of cells, just like cells, empty. They had nothing in them except for like people or creatures, but the lake of fire. There's like people screaming. They were like yelling. They were like pleading for help. And some of the people were getting like eaten alive, and there's like this waterfall, and they were like falling in the waterfall, and and there's like just like a lot of fire, and they were like screaming and yelling for help, and then finally I neared a throne that was empty, and and there's 4 skulls on the throne, and I automatically thought that it was. I mean, it was obviously Satan's because there's like no other chairs or like thrones, and it was the only one, and it had 4 skulls, and then well, I mean that's really all I saw, and then I blinked. And then I showed up in heaven. But the next video is going to explain about heaven and what I saw in heaven. So this is the video about me seeing hell. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed.